Welcome to Spiritual Mystic. My name is Katrina. This is your Oracle reading for May 4th, 2018. There's a CG, and I apologize. Focus on the light. I know yesterday we talked about how your soul always leaves the light on for you. Focus on the internal light first. The message of this card is actually quite uplifting and very positive in that the universe is telling you that you are going to succeed. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, that if you just keep going and keep working towards your goal, you're going to be very, very, very successful. But at the same time, the light at the end of the tunnel isn't something outside of us, it's something inside of us. It's an internal acceptance. It's more than an epiphany. Epiphanies are doorways along that tunnel, or windows along the tunnel that shed just enough light for us to see to keep going. Success is the light at the end of the tunnel when we own something inside of ourselves that allows us to be successful, allows us to heal, allows us to welcome and just relax and let abundance and prosperity into our lives. Hard work is very valuable. Being dedicated and motivated is very valuable. Obviously, if I didn't put myself out there and tell everyone about my services, there would not be very many people coming to me for help. Now, having said that, I still believe that word of mouth is the best advertisement. I can remember when I first started doing this type of work, my teenage daughter would literally drag teenagers into my house and say, so-and-so has this problem, or so-and-so has that problem. Mom, she has this problem. Will you do some energy work on her? Or he's been sick. Will you do a little bit of energy work on him? Or so-and-so is kind of depressed because they broke up with somebody. Will you talk to them? It was a slow process. And, my daughter still believes very much in what I do. And she was bringing people to me that she knew needed my help. My husband's done that a couple of times. Friends of mine have brought me other friends and said, they really need your help, work with them. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. That's me accepting that what I have to offer is the light. And I don't mean that I'm the light of the world. The light at the end of my tunnel, the light at the internal tunnel for me was getting to the very core of who and what I am, just being. It's not a service, it's not a personality, it's not a mask that I show to the world. It's me at the very core of my being. It's me being. That's the light at the end of the tunnel for me. I am my own light. When I got to the end of the dark tunnel inside of me and got past all the epiphanies that were just windows that in the tunnel that were just enough light for me to see to keep going forward, the light was me realizing who and what I really am and what I have to offer the world. That's what this card is telling, I believe, everyone who's listening to me right now, everyone who's watching this video. Focus on the light. Now, she looks like she is holding the light in her hands, but the light isn't something that she gathered and is holding in her hands. The light is actually coming through her hands, meaning this is her light. This is the light of her. The light at the end of her long dark tunnel is her authentic nature, her true north, her just being. That is the most difficult journey, the biggest challenge, the darkest night of the soul any of us ever go through in this life. A lot of very challenging, grievous obstacles and events and circumstances can batter and knock us around during our lives, but it's not as difficult as going through the long dark tunnel of all things that you've been told about yourself, that you've been taught to believe and to think and to feel, that didn't resonate with you, that were not your truth, and that were insulting to you just being you. And when you get through that tunnel and you find the light at the end of the tunnel, is you in your most authentic, real, just being you, then that changes everything about your life, totally and completely. If you want help with this or any of the services that I offer, the link to my website is on this video. Have a great day, and I will see you Monday.